This episode of Another Great Day is brought to you by Bandananas.
Keep going.
This episode of Another Great Day is brought to you by Bandananas. Bananas for the working bandit on the go. Banana in the trash, dollar in the box. It's Friday, March 1st, 2024. I am Aaron's replacement for the day, and this is Chris.
Hello. Yes, I will introduce you, Ben, our friend Ben Mayer, who has helped us on many things.
I'm back for the week.
That's
for
right.
the day in the week, and
we have to. Sorry to say that Aaron is home ill, but he will get better. We're gonna work on that, and we're here doing
his appendix grows back.
It grows back
Because it's thoughts and prayers, right? But we want to welcome you guys to Another Great Day podcast, where we have a podcast designed to encourage interaction, creativity, and conversation.
And the one thing that we're doing today on this Friday, this is actually a special episode. This is our 200th episode.
It's not every day
It's not every day.
you have a 200th episode
And I want
without one of the main
I
hosts.
know, I realize that now. It just it gets me. Well, you're in our mind, Aaron. We will carry on because I know that you would want us to.
Right.
You would want us to have laughter and serious conversations.
Yeah.
They're just really serious and low.
We'll put on our bandana,
Bandana.
banana, and we'll throw our dollar in the trash.
Yes. And today, since we have been here, we're going to do a very special side episode of Boss Level.
Yeah.
So this is not the normal quest, but it is in the world of Mystara. So it's still in the universe. It's a side story. That's right.
It's
And
side quest time.
Side quest time.
Here we go. The wind is not just howling. It's alive. A chorus of ancient whispers dancing around Thistle and Terra as they make their way up the mountain. Each step on the gravel path is underscored by a symphony of crunches, a testament of their determination. Amidst the jagged peaks of an ancient world where magic pulses like the heartbeat of the earth itself, our heroes, Thistle and Terra, set forth. Their journey through the mystical temple is bathed in the light of ethereal crystals, casting an otherworldly glow that seems to dance with possibilities.
Tara, have you ever seen crystals like these? They're singing and resonating with magic around us.
Aye, Thistle, they are mesmerizing, yet we must tread carefully. Our mission is critical, to seek the wisdom of the head monk and mend the fabric of the winds themselves. Terra and Thistle approach the head monk to seek wisdom. Brave Thistle, wise Terra. The equilibrium of the winds hangs by a thread. Only the harmonious blend of the gale flower and the storm crystals can restore balance. Our village is powered by the winds. Above them, the mountain's curvy, spindly windmills dot the mountainside.
Fear not, monk leader. We will brave the temple's heart and retrieve the gale flower and the storm crystals immediately to help fix this wind problem.
Our resolve is unbreakable. We will not falter. As Thistle and Terra venture deeper into the temple's bowels, the labyrinthine corridors twist and turn before them. A tangled web of stone that tests not just their direction, but their determination. The air is thick with the scent of moss and mystery, and the faint luminescence from the crystals embedded in the walls casts eerie shadows that dance just at the edge of sight.
Tara, have you noticed that the walls seem to shift, rearrange the path? It's a bit confusing.
Indeed, Thistle. This temple seems to be alive. Its corridors test of our resolve. Stay close, my friend, and trust in our journey. A soft rumble vibrates through the floor, as if the temple itself is responding to Terra's very words. Each step forward is a step into the unknown.
Look! Like, Terra, these symbols on the walls, they're not just decorations, they're part of a larger puzzle, a message. I think we need to decode it somehow.
Oh, you're right. Each symbol must represent a part of the temple's history, and possibly the key to navigating these corridors. The sounds of paper rustling as Thistle pulls out a worn journal, scribbling notes and sketching of the symbols. Together they pored over the symbols, their minds weaving through the threads of ancient knowledge and lore. The bond between them, friendship, strengthens with each shared discovery. Their resolve, a beacon that lights their way through the darkness.
Terra! This symbol right here, I think it matches the constellation we saw at the temple's entrance.
Oh, and these lines, they must represent the paths. We're not merely navigating corridors, Thistle. We're tracing the steps of the ancients themselves, walking a celestial map. A click echoes softly through the corridor. The sound of a mechanism long dormant now stirring to life. With a gentle tremor the walls part before them, revealing a new path, bathed in a soft golden light. The puzzle, a test of their wit and will, yields to their perseverance, guiding them deeper into the temple's heart. In the center of the room is a black and white gale flower, reaching up from a crack in the floor, and surrounding the flower are clear crystals struck through with platinum veins.
We have found it! The gale flower!
Thistle runs up and grabs the flower and waves it around. Winds pick up and the room starts to glow. Thistle, what have you done now? The monk was supposed to use these, not us.
Well, it appears that I've accidentally conjured a lightning whirlwind in this room.
Terra and Thistle exit the ancient temple and head back to the monk in shame. But as they approach, the monk is looking up at the great windmills turning.
Oh, well, I did not expect that would actually cause the wind to come back. Did not see that coming.
Indeed. Thistle, every misstep is a step toward wisdom. This whirlwind, albeit tiny, has opened our eyes to new possibilities.
And there's the episode for the day. That's the side quest.
Not only did they find the gale flower.
That's right.
The narrator found all sorts of accents involved.
No.
I like when he pivoted in
mid-narration.
Mid-narration, he was, this is this, and then he was realizing he needed to go
back to
this.
It was fun times.
Well, fun with friends, man.
And that will bring us to this day in history. 1803, Ohio became the 17th state. And in 1872, on this day, this is, just to be clear, this is March 1st. So on these days in March 1st, 1872, Yellowstone National Park, that is now, has always been, situated in the western United States, is made into a national park on this day.
Hey.
It's the first national park.
You ever been there?
Yellowstone?
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember. There's two large... what's the other one? I'm trying to think.
Well, there's a few more national parks than there's...
Like two gigantic ones in that area. What am I thinking of?
I don't know.
I don't know why. I think I've been Yellowstone. Does it have Old Faithful? Yellowstone, right?
That seems right. If not, I am so sorry. If I'm wrong, Aaron told me that was right.
I've been to see Old Faithful, so if that's where Yellowstone is, right now I realize I cannot remember.
Gotcha. No, we've not been.
Junior highs when we went.
Okay, sure.
So memory is not great on the facts and details of that time.
I want to go so bad. That seems so beautiful. But,
and that will do it for this day in history.
Yeah, it'll take us to the question of the day to promote some fun conversation. So, here we go. Buckle up, get ready, because I swiped too far.
Wait. Ben,
yes.
This is your time. We often say during the question of the day, stop what you're doing.
Okay.
In the car, pause the episode, talk to people around you.
Okay.
If you're at Kroger.
That's one of the few places you're allowed to have the podcast on, right?
Yes.
You can be in the car. At Kroger.
Yep. Or cleaning your gutters.
Cleaning your gutters.
Yep.
That's it?
Aaron sometimes does at the gym.
At the gym.
Yeah, so.
Okay.
But now, we're going to utilize, is this copyrighted? Your Kroger voice?
It's not copyrighted.
It potentially might be.
I don't think it is. Not at this point, but
can you use your Kroger voice to do this question?
Sure.
So people who are at Kroger can have a full seamless experience.
Yeah, I'll give it to you in my commercial read presentation. So, okay. If you had your own state, what would your state flower and or state bird be?
Oh, man. I kind of want to buy a state flower or bird now.
They're on sale 4 for $5 with your card and digital coupon.
Wow. Okay.
So, if you had your own state, the state of Chris-tucky.
Chris-tucky?
Or
Chrisania. Chrisoania.
Chrisoania? Oh, that sounds like a country.
That's not a country. Crixus.
Crixus sounds like
Texas
a Dungeons and Dragons villain. Like that is a fantasy villain.
That is a great name.
Yes. Look for Crixus in a future episode of Boss Level. Crixus.
Yeah, that's right.
So yeah, guys, think about it, and we'll have our answers. Now.
Yeah, that's it. My favorite flower is often, I think, is the magnolia flower.
Yes.
But I'm not sure. I don't know if I want that to be the state flower, because it also requires state trees. But we should have more trees. Maybe. I don't know if magnolias are even native to the area, but anyway. That's my gut feeling is magnolia.
So you're sticking with Texas as your state. That is bold. Because you're like...
Crexus.
Crexus, right. Right. So, but I do love the assumption you're like, well, I don't know if magnolias are native here, but
That's
I'm
true,
like, oh,
that's
so
true.
you're just assuming Texas.
That's where I'm at.
That's fine. That's fair.
Where do you want to have your state all magically pop up? If you were making, because now we're making a state also.
It will be more north.
Okay.
Because as we're recording this, it was 92 degrees yesterday and
true.
40 degrees this morning.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I need to be kept at some temperature in between that.
It is weird to have a 50-degree swing.
Yeah. My body went today. That sounded good.
What flower would you have?
My favorite. So magnolia is actually my favorite flower. It's actually interesting that you said that. But because I'm gonna go for a swath of flowers as a pick. I'm gonna go with because my wife loves them so friggin' much. Just a swath of wildflowers, like a roadside swath of Texas wildflowers that we get, where there's like brown-eyed Susans and purple cone-flowers and blue bonnets and all of them. Where we get like a pocket of wildflowers. Love that. So
Shannon, my wife, has planted wildflowers in our yard. We have this weird. We have a fence and then a space of about 2 feet, and then a piece of concrete that somebody before us used to park an RV on. So we have this long 2-foot row off in the edge of our yard that's perfect for growing small, like a little bit of things. And so last year, we put 2 rows of wildflower seeds. And so we had just a wildflower patch
Love it.
against the wall. And we could what was interesting to me, the flowers were fine and great. They're colorful. They add life. But seeing the sun patterns of the tree and which plants grew taller or shorter because of the amount of sunlight or watering they got, my scientific-ish brain, whatever, likes data, analyzing things, is like, oh, maybe we should do that differently or plant something that's more shade tolerant over here.
Sure.
So anyway, yeah.
That's fun. And as far as bird goes, I'm a sucker for a very specific bird called the Mississippi kite. I know
I've never heard of it.
It is a bird of prey. It is gnarly. It is it is such a cool bird, but it's like it comes around, it flies. There's a pair, they mate for life. They come to my neighborhood every June.
You've seen them.
I've seen them. They come to my neighborhood. They're big stinking birds. I mean, they're flying around.
Are they hawk kind of? Falcon
kind of. Yeah.
Like predators?
They are, but they only eat bugs, and you can watch them. They're gliding around. They look like kites in the sky, and they look like big like boomerangs. And you see them go after like this big old bug, and then they grab it, and then they just hang out in the sky.
This makes me think of is it the peregrine falcon? That's the fastest animal on Earth.
That one's fast.
It's like 300 miles per hour. That's my bird of state.
All right.
Why not?
That's your bird of state in Crixus.
Crixus. The magnolia
swoops down, grabs a magnolia in his beak, and perks on top of your flagpole.
That is it.
Love it.
That'll take us to today's dad joke of the day.
That will.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Hey there, Aaron. Hey, Chris. You know, they always say that childbirth is the most painful thing anyone will experience. Maybe I was too young to remember. I don't think it hurt that much. Have another great day.
Thank you, Wes, for the dad joke. And now we will go to today's word of wisdom. It is in Proverbs 28, verses 18. And here's the NLT version, and Ben will read the Amplified version. So, NLT says, "The blameless will be rescued from harm, but the crooked will be suddenly destroyed."
The Amplified says, "He who walks blamelessly and uprightly will be kept safe, but he who is crooked or perverse will suddenly fall."
There you go. Those are observations about the generalities of the world. And let's call it a day.
All right. Our mission here on Another Great Day podcast is to encourage interaction, creativity, and conversation. So thanks for tuning in. Hope you're enjoying the podcast. If you are, please take a few moments, rate and review us on your favorite podcast app. Share us on Facebook, Instagram, X, formerly known as Twitter. Just send a text to a buddy with the link to our show. Whoa. Me getting excited. I'm bumping this new microphone over here. There's a lot of stuff out there to enjoy, and we're trying to make a short, family-friendly show for you guys to enjoy, but we need your help to beat the internet, guys. But most importantly, we hope you make it another
great day.
We'll see you next week.